Hi everyone, Rania Phillips here with Limelight by Alcone. How are you? Today we're going to go over our fabulous Blenderful and how to put on your makeup with our Blenderful sponge. It is different and unique than anything else you've ever tried. So welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out with me. And our Blenderful comes in this wonderful little mesh bag, okay? Isn't that great? So that way it can fully air dry without getting dirty and touching anything else, whether it's in your makeup bag or makeup kit or on your table, wherever, and it will be free of any kind of moldiness. Isn't that great? And so it comes with this cute little Limelight logo, of course, and it's this little magnetic closure. Isn't that awesome? I've already pre-wet my Blenderful, so it's usually much smaller than this, but you know how they expand when you wet it, right? So I've wet it and I've really rinsed it out. I've I've wrung it out and I've really made sure that it's just damp and not wet. So this is how I'm going to do my foundation. I've got a little bit of my eye makeup on. Of course, I've prepped my skin. I've used my all my wonderful skincare to get this, because if your skin is not good, it's like putting makeup on. Remember those popcorn ceilings we used to have? I mean, if it's not smooth and nice to begin with, then what's the point of putting on the best makeup in the world, the most expensive makeup in the world, which ours is not, by the way. But what's the point, right? You need to have a really good base, a really good skincare regime to start with, and I can help you with that. Anyway, so of course I prepped my face with my skincare and then our first base primer, and we are ready to go. And I have just a little bit of eyeshadow and eyeliner on. I don't have my mascara on yet. Hey everyone, thank you for hanging out with me. So this thing is the best. It's like a marshmallow. Now see how is this flat surface? Can you see? It's got this flat surface here that is really unique. And then of course it's got the great point to get into little surfaces around your nose, around your eyes. So I'm going to use our foundation. I'm going to go ahead and mix some of our foundation. It is wax based, so it does best once it warms up on the skin. I have Shinto 1 and Shinto 2. This is just a little bit warmer. So usually I'm a Shinto 1, but when I get a little color, I'm a Shinto 2. So I'm just going to mix ever so slightly a little bit of it together, okay, and dot everything on. Now I have Shinto 1 and Shinto 2 kind of everywhere, and it's all going to meld together. I promise. It's not going to look crazy. I promise. Okay, so while I dot it on my skin, on my face, it gives a minute for the temperature of my body and of my skin to kind of warm it up, and then it smooths and it blends really, really, really nice. Hey Jen, hi Britt. All right, so this went back in stock today. It was out of stock for a little while. Everybody loves them. I recommend getting 2. Yes, I said 2. They last for a good 3 months if you use it every day. I use mine maybe 3 times a week, and so it lasts a little longer. But if you hold it up next to the pink beauty blender that we all know, that we all love, that we all tried before. Actually, the pink beauty blender has the dye in it to turn it pink, okay? And when you squeeze it and rinse it out, the pink dye runs. That gets on your face. You do not want that. Ours does not do that. Our texture is very different. It's seriously like a marshmallow. Repeat after me, okay? This is your Lucky Charm marshmallow. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just stipple. So stipple means kind of bouncing up and down off your face like this. And then some people can like move it around a little bit, like spread paint, like you would spread your cracker, spread the cheese on the cracker. But I tend to stipple. And right now I am going to look behind the Ricky mirror. By the way, if you don't have a Ricky mirror, you've got to get a Ricky mirror. You will have, spoil yourself, ladies. Get your Ricky skinny mirror and get the best light on earth for doing anything. All your makeup, all your skincare, I mean, it's phenomenal. Make yourself feel like a real movie star and get a Ricky skinny mirror. It's from Glamcore, but it's exclusive to Limelight by Alcone right now. Actually, I think they have it released to the public, but it used to be exclusive right to Limelight, and it's the most updated version. It's got Bluetooth. It's amazing. It comes with a magnifying mirror, and the lighting is phenomenal. That's how I'm able to do these videos and have you see me so lovely. So see how I'm kind of stippling while I'm chatting with you? And I'm going a little bit back into my, you don't need much, guys. With over 50% pigment of our products, that is like nothing you will find in Sephora or the department stores. I promise you, that is professional grade products. And you don't be afraid of it. It's just so easy to use. Just don't use too much. Always bring it down. I've already kind of covered my scar. Let's see. Can you see that? There. So now I have evened out my face, and I'm going to use this. Right now I've only used like the flat surface, right? It's so nice. It's really good if you have, your pores are really noticeable, and you just press and kind of roll, press and twist, and it really takes away those really, what's the word I'm trying to look for, guys? Really noticeable pores. It doesn't take away your pores. You can't. That's just part of you, who you are. But it can really draw less attention to them and make them appear smaller by pressing the makeup into your skin. And then the warmth of your skin really helps it all meld together like a second skin. And you're going to flip out. Wait till I do powder with this. You guys are going to be like, say what? All right. So I'm going to take this little pointer guy. It's the best part. And I'm going to put it in some of my concealers. So I'm going to go into a little bit of concealer 2 and 3, and I'll mix that a little bit. And here we go. Today's my dad's birthday, so shout out to my dad. We're all going to be going out for a nice dinner. Too bad in Chicago, yesterday was like 80 and now it's like 49. Bipolar weather, you guys. Seriously. Crazy, cold, 49. It's terrible. And my head tells me this. Oh, my head. My head and the sinuses. Oh, wreaks havoc. So if you've bought our foundation or on my wait list to get our fantastic botanical foundation, you should be on my wait list. Make sure you get your Blenderful, okay? Because it does so much more than you think it's going to do. Seriously. It's so different than any sponge out there. Yes, they are still in stock. Don't mess with my emotions. I didn't know there was any kind of a glitch, but these are in stock. So I'm going into my lighter concealer, and I'm just bringing some lightness and brightness to the middle of my face, okay? But it really makes you look more awake, getting that lightness in. But look at how easy it is with the Blenderful. You can do practically everything. I know people that can do their whole entire face just about with the Blenderful and nothing else. So I'm pressing and rolling. I really want to cover up those darker spots. And I have a little red spot right there. But there, basically I've eliminated it. Can you see that? Isn't that awesome? And then I'm going to use a little bit, I'm mixing 2 and 3 right now, and just going over where there's a little redness poking through. I don't have a lot of redness. If you happen to have a lot of redness and rosacea, talk to me about skincare. I can help you fix that. You will be amazed. Our skincare is absolutely drop dead amazing. I'm going to share a video in the next couple of days from one of the ladies on my team who had one of the best videos I've ever seen today talk about our skincare. She was so articulate, but made it so simple and so easy, and really explained why it does what it does, but not in a technical way, in a real easy way that anyone can understand. And it really explains what it does, how it does it. So I'm going to share that in a little bit. So watch on my Facebook wall for that. Okay. So there we go. See how nice that is? What a beautiful, flawless finish you get. For me, this is a medium coverage, and you can keep going and you can build and you can have full coverage with our foundation. The lighter coverage, you can use our buffer brush, or you can do the dry method by using this big powder brush. Yes, I said powder brush. You dip it right into the foundation and you do it like within seconds and it's on. It's a really, really light, pretty summery type finish. So we're done with that, right? And I want to set everything. So give me a second because my vision's not that great, people. So let me go in and look at my magnifier here and just make sure I am ready to set with powder. If you're really oily, the Blenderful is awesome to use to set your powder on your to get your powder on your face and set your foundation and concealer. Okay. See how it really gets into those red lines around your nose? Isn't that awesome? All right, so I'm going to take this right into our powder. This is our Perfect Press powder. I'm going to take the flat surface, or you can take, the side surface, any part you want. Let's start with the side. Do you see all that powder? And This really presses it in. Number one, it really helps your pores not look so big. And it really helps if you have oily skin. If you have super oily skin, you can do this more than once, okay? Some people actually start with powder before they even put their foundation on. That's for really oily skin. I've never had to do that. I run on the dry side. But having this Blenderful damp, and Blenderful because it's wonderful, it's a really nice way to get that powder to sit on your face flawlessly and not like be on top, but it really melds it in and it really seals the deal. Okay. Okay. So there we go. Isn't that awesome? That, my friends, is our Blenderful. So if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. Feel free to share my videos with your friends and family. I would love that. And let me know. It is in stock. It is $22. And for $22, you get the carrying case and you get this amazing high quality makeup sponge that is different than anything you've ever used. The consistency itself is so different. The way, like the matrix of the little, if you look at the other sponges out there, you can see that they have like bigger holes. You have teeny tiny holes and you have bigger holes, right? Well, that just soaks up your makeup and takes it away from your face and wastes money. This does not do that. So I promise this will be your best friend. This is really easy to use. It's one of the fastest way to get everything on and you won't be sorry. So this is Rania Phillips. I'm with Limelight by Alcone. Have a wonderful evening. Have a great weekend. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Otherwise, feel free to share and spread joy. Okay, guys, take care. Bye-bye.